Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some truly massive and incredibly positive news, specifically for millions of pensioners across England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. If you are currently receiving a United Kingdom state pension, or if you are rapidly approaching your official retirement age, you need to stop whatever you are doing and pay very close attention to this video, because what is about to happen could completely transform your weekly income. The Department for Work and Pensions has officially confirmed a major operational initiative that will see millions of state pension accounts actively reviewed, audited, and recalculated. We are standing right on the edge of these monumental changes, as this historic recalculation drive is officially scheduled to begin this August 2026. For a huge portion of our senior population, this upcoming launch means extra money landing directly in your bank account, retroactive back payments, and a permanently higher weekly pension rate moving forward. This is a deep dive correction mechanism designed to resolve historical errors, adjust severe underpayments, and implement structural legislative changes coming to a head in just a matter of days. If you want to stay updated on critical financial news like this, please take a brief moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now. It really helps us keep you informed. Before we begin, I would like to remind you that many pensioners could be eligible for a new extra support payment of £200. If you have not heard about this yet, I have left detailed information from an official source in the comments below the video. Make sure to check it out. And now, let us move on to the topic of today's video. To truly understand why this massive recalculation is about to take place, we have to look behind the scenes at the inner workings of the administration and the state pension system itself. The country currently operates a two-tiered framework. Those who reached state retirement age before April 2016 fall under the old basic state pension system, while those who reached retirement age after that date receive the new flat-rate state pension. Managing both systems simultaneously, while tracking decades of individual work history and national insurance contributions for tens of millions of citizens, has historically led to massive administrative failures within legacy computer systems. Official watchdogs have previously exposed severe errors where data was not properly linked, particularly concerning married women, widows, and individuals who qualified for home responsibilities protection, which is modernly known as national insurance credits for child benefit or caregiving. Furthermore, the government recently extended an unprecedented lifeline, a historic window allowing individuals to buy back missing national insurance qualifying years all the way back to 2006. Millions of savvy citizens rushed to check their forecasts and made voluntary contributions to maximize their weekly payouts. Because of the sheer volume of people topping up their records, there has been a monumental backlog of data processing. Specialized processing teams are now preparing a widespread, systemic recalculation protocol to update the weekly payment rates for every single pensioner who filled those historical gaps, with the entire process set to go live this August 2026. At the same time, they are using advanced data matching to actively catch and correct those lingering administrative errors that have left vulnerable seniors underpaid for years. This brings us to the core of the matter. Who exactly stands to benefit from this imminent system update? The review primarily targets 4 distinct categories of residents. The first and largest group consists of anyone who has paid voluntary Class 2 or Class 3 national insurance contributions over the past couple of years to fill gaps dating between 2006 and the present day. When you make a voluntary lump sum payment, the data must be processed to recalculate your pension entitlement. For example, to get the full maximum new state pension, you generally need 35 qualifying years. If you recently paid to buy back missing years, your pension needs to be permanently bumped up to the maximum rate. This impending recalculation drive ensures that everyone who invested money into topping up their state pension will finally see their weekly payments adjusted upward. The second group involves a deeply historical injustice that authorities are legally obligated to correct. Married women and widows who retired under the old basic state pension system. Under the old rules, a married woman was legally entitled to a basic state pension worth up to 60% of her husband's rate, provided her own direct contribution record would yield a lower amount. Due to massive computer glitches and human error, the system failed to apply the uplift for hundreds of thousands of married women. The department is actively hunting down these specific cases, recalculating what these women should have been paid, increasing their weekly rates, and preparing to issue massive lump sum back payments as the project officially kicks off. The third group centers around parents and caregivers who received child benefit or looked after a severely disabled individual in the past. Years ago, this protection automatically reduced the number of qualifying years you needed to get a full pension. In a shocking admission, it was realized that for tens of thousands of people, overwhelmingly mothers who claimed child benefit in the 70s, 80s and 90s, these credits were never properly recorded. The ongoing Recalculation project is meticulously matching child benefit records against national insurance accounts to find these missing credits and immediately adjust the pensions of affected individuals. Finally, the fourth group includes individuals transitioning into retirement right now. As the state pension age gradually increases to 67, fresh, real-time calculations are being executed to determine initial starting amounts, balancing complex rules regarding historical contracting out periods and modern contribution requirements. Now let's talk numbers, because what matters most is how this upcoming shift affects your monthly household budget. Thanks to the strict adherence to the pension triple lock mechanism, pensions recently received a substantial 4.8% increase. For those on the new state pension who retired after April 2016, the maximum weekly rate sits at £241.30. Meanwhile, if you retired before that date under the basic state pension system, your maximum weekly rate is £184.90. If the upcoming system update reveals that you have a flawless 35-year contribution record, your weekly pension must be adjusted to match these maximum figures. But what if you are one of the thousands of people affected by a historical error or a missing caregiving credit? This is where the financial impact becomes absolutely life-changing. If the department discovers that they have been underpaying you for years due to an administrative oversight, they are legally bound to pay you a lump sum covering the entire duration of the underpayment. The average back payment for affected married women and mothers with missing credits stands at an astonishing £5,000 to £6,500. In extreme cases, individual pensioners have received lump sum back payments exceeding £10,000 or £12,000. This money is completely tax-free in terms of backdated compensation, and it will land directly into your bank account, alongside a permanent increase to your weekly pension payout. At this point, you are probably asking yourself what you need to do right now to make sure your pension is included in these upcoming changes. Relying solely on an automated system to fix a historical mistake is a massive gamble. You need to be proactive. Your very first step is to log into your personal tax account using your digital identification credentials and check your national insurance record. You must meticulously look for any years marked as incomplete or any periods where you know you were raising children or caring for someone but do not see the corresponding credits listed. While still on the portal, use the State Pension Forecast Service to see how much you are on track to receive and how many more qualifying years you need. Print this forecast out or save it digitally. Next, identify and cross-reference gaps. If you are a woman who claimed child benefit between the late 70s and the year 2000, check those years against your record. If you are a married woman whose husband retired under the old system, verify if your basic pension is at least 60% of his rate. If you identify missing credits, you must submit a formal rectification claim online or by post using the designated application forms. If your record clearly shows you have 35 full qualifying years, or if you paid your voluntary contributions months ago, but your weekly bank deposits haven't budged, you must contact the pension service directly. Pick up the phone and ring them on the official free phone number. Ensure you have your national insurance number, current bank details, and printed forecast ready, and politely state that you are calling regarding a state pension recalculation due to updated contribution records. As we wrap up this actionable advice, we must issue an incredibly urgent warning regarding your personal security. Whenever a massive story breaks involving lump sum back payments, fraudsters immediately swing into action. There has been a massive surge in sophisticated pension scams, specifically targeting vulnerable elderly residents. Fraudsters are sending out highly convincing text messages and emails falsely claiming that your pension recalculation is complete and asking you to click a link to claim a £5,000 back payment. Authorities will never send you a text message, online message, or email containing a direct link that asks you to enter your personal banking details, sort code, or long card number to claim an underpayment. If an error is discovered automatically, they will communicate with you via an official, physical letter sent through the post. Never give away your sensitive numbers, passwords, or banking details over the phone unless you initiated the call using verified, official phone numbers. The upcoming pension recalculation, starting this August 2026, is an absolute game-changer for millions of retirees throughout the country. Whether you are a dedicated mother who lost out on historical care credits, a married woman caught up in an administrative glitch, or a proactive citizen who invested in buying back missing years, this is your time to get what you are legally owed. Take charge, verify your record, and make that call if the numbers do not add up. A few minutes of administrative work this week could result in a permanent boost to your standard of living and a massive, well-deserved lump sum in your bank account once the widespread updates launch. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this breakdown helpful, please make sure to hit that like button right now. It truly helps the algorithm push this vital information out to other pensioners. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single update on pension changes, benefit uplifts, and personal finance tips. We want to hear from you. Are you ready for the upcoming system changes? Let us know your experiences, thoughts, and questions in the comments section below. Stay safe, look after your finances, and we will see you all in the very next video.